Hello, 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 hello. It's 2 o'clock. Where is everyone? Time to draw. It's 2 o'clock. Come on, come on. Hi, guys. Happy Tuesday. Right now, there is a black-capped chickadee and a lady cardinal on the bird feeder right outside, and they're making funny little chip, chip, chip noises. And that's what's going on around here. Hi, Ruby. Hello. Let's get started. Naya, I would guess that's about 23 waves, and I receive and love every one of them. Hi, guys. All right. If you're wondering about my shirt, this is, it's a cat, and it says, "Unlikely to apologize." It was a shirt thing for people who, you just got a bird box. Hi, Casper. Who's Casper? Where does Casper live? It is 15 waves. Good to know. You counted. Casper, where do you live? Where are you from? Are you in Nashville or are you somewhere else? All right, you can tell me in a minute. All right, so Transit Week, East Nashville. Hi! Over there in East Nashville. You know what? I'm sitting at my art table right now and I'm looking east and I'm waving at you. Hi, Casper. There. It's good to have you. All right, so a little while ago I posted in my stories that I was going to go pencil-less, and you might have been confused, like, how is she going to draw? Hi, Jackson in Texas. How is she going to draw without a pencil? What I meant was, I'm going straight for the pen today. You can do whatever you feel like doing, but I'm going straight for the pen because I'm feeling brave today. And Transit Week, yesterday at the end of our lesson, I said, who knows what we'll be drawing tomorrow? Maybe it'll be on land. It is on land. And while I am setting up, I'm going to give you a little idea as to what it is. When my family and I go to the beach every spring, we are on the beach for a little while in the morning, and then we go up for lunch, and we sit on our balcony to eat our lunch because it's so beautiful and we love the view. And guess what? Always, without fail, the thing that pulls into the circle drive and plays a very loud song over and over and over again at the beach, what do you think that might be? While I sharpen my pencil, I will let you think about it. What kind of transit thing might play a song? Ice cream truck. I've already sharpened all my other colored pencils, so I'm not going entirely pencil-less because these are going to be my colors for today, but I'm going to go broop over there. We, ladies and gentlemen, are going to draw an ice cream truck. And as you can see, I've been doing some sketches. And we're just going to go for it, but I'm going to get a little bit closer and maybe lower. Hi, sister. Let's see. That's about right. Okay. And I, yet again, because my camera goes this way, I'm just going to keep my paper going this way. But if you would love to turn your paper horizontal or landscape, then you have every right. And I encourage you to exercise your rights. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Hang on. All right. Pen, paper, hand, some sort of talent. I got everything I need. All right, so hold on. Let me let me make sure that this is going to be, I think I might lower you. Thanks for hanging with me, guys, while I figure out all my camera work and angles. All right, I think that's a little bit better, a little bit closer. All right, y'all ready? We're gonna be using some shapes that we all know and love today. And the first two are gonna be our wheels. They're gonna be circles. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you, as you are drawing along with me, to try really hard to, you should ask, Ruby, you should ask him, it's a movie quote, and it's pretty funny, yes. You tell your dad that I said, all right. All right, so what I'm going to ask you to do, though, today, because I'm just going ahead with a pen and I'm not going to be erasing anything, and again, you guys can go with pencil if you'd like, but what I'm going to ask you to do is when I draw something, and I'm going to try to really help you kind of space things out the way they should be spaced out on the page, but like right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw one circle, and then I'm going to see if you, when you're doing your drawing, if you can try to make these circles sort of the same distance apart as mine. And I'm going to imagine that I am drawing two circles in between the two circles I'm drawing. Does that make sense? So I could roughly, that's a little too wide, but I could roughly fit 2.5 more of these size circles in between those two if we were imagining. I think I just made that a whole lot harder than it had to be. Just draw two circles. How about that? All right. Now, over each of those circles, we're going to draw kind of like a little eyebrow or like a little rainbow that goes right over the circle. Like this. All right, we are well on our way to an ice cream truck. And then I'm going to take this point here and this point here, and I'm going to connect them with a line. And then I'm going to make just a little short line back here and back or up here. This is going to be the front of our truck. This is going to be the back. All right, now I'm going to draw the back of the truck, and it's just going to be a straight line that goes up. Roughly. And then I'm going to measure, I'm going to put my pen not down on the paper, but I'm just going to hover my pen over the front of the front wheel and take it straight up, but I'm not drawing. I'm just taking my line up so that I know where roughly to stop this line, because I want it to stop kind of somewhere over my front wheel. So then I'm going to do a line that comes forward and stops kind of right over that front wheel. How we doing? We doing good? We doing great? Doing okay? Awesome. Now, I'm going to draw the front of the truck, goes straight up, but it stops kind of low. And then it does a little diagonal jig in like this. And we're almost home. We've almost connected, we've almost completed this ice cream truck shape. And this line here should be a little bit of a diagonal. If it's straight up and down, that's fine, but they are just ever so slightly diagonal. So we've got this weird little two diagonals that are different diagonals, if that makes any sense. All right, so ta-da! There are our basic shapes. Now, I'm going to put a smaller circle inside this circle for the inside of the wheel of the ice cream truck, and do the same here. And then I think I'm going to get a little bit closer so that you can see the little details I'm about to do. All right, so we need a little bumper on the back, so I'm just going to go bump like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the front. It's just like a little rectangle on the back and the front. So that if, heaven forbid, anybody runs into the back of this pickup or in the back of the ice cream truck, they just bounce off. And then we need a backup. We need a tail light. So I'm going to do a little tiny slice like that, and then like a little curved line. Let's imagine that that is its reverse or its brake lights. And I'm going to do the same thing on the front, and I'm going to make yes, Ruby, I've done my I could be so much more specific, Ruby, you have no idea. And then I'm going to do a bigger, well, actually that's about the same size, a little tail or little headlight on the front. And now we're going to pretend that this side of the ice cream truck doesn't have a door on it, and we're just going to do a window, and I'm going to make a line that is parallel to that diagonal part. And then it goes back just a tiny bit. And then it's going to come straight down. And then we'll close it off at the bottom. Boink. And then I'm going to put a little window, kind of a tall, skinny window right here. So this is where the the sort of cab of the truck would be, or where the little steering wheel is in there. And then I'm just going to kind of put the same shape inside those shapes so that it kind of looks like a little window trim. How we doing? I'm going to do a little line down here while you guys are rocking it out there in viewer land. I just feel like there should be a little stripe down there. I don't know why. All right. Now, we're going to pretend like there's not a door on this side, because you know when you go up to an ice cream truck and they have all those little posters and little, like, here you could get the bomb pop, or you could get the ice cream sandwich, or you could get the banana split, or you could get the blah blah blah. So we're going to leave this area open for our little sort of advertisements. All right, we're going to do the window, the serving area for our ice cream truck. And up here, we're going to start a cute little, it's called an awning. Some of you have heard of that. So I'm going to do a little line here, and then I'm going to take a diagonal line that way, and a diagonal line this way. And then I will connect that. What shape is that, you guys? I always get rhombus and trapezoid mixed up. Which one is that? Somebody inform me. All right, and then we're going to take a little line down here, a little line down here, and this is where I'm going to do boink, boink, a little, what we call a scalloped line. All right. Well, that's cute. Trapezoid, thank you. All right, now down from our awning, we're going to bring 2 lines. Thank you, everyone. Trapezoid. I will try not to forget that. The rhombus is the one that looks kind of like a bus, right? All right, so this is going to be our sort of service window. It comes down from our little awning. And before we go any further, I got to put stripes on this awning. And I'm about to show you something that I think you're going to get, and I'm going to try really hard to explain it well. I am going to make little stripes on this front part that go up and stop at this line. So that is representing kind of the front, the little hangy downy part of the awning. But up here, this is the part that goes back in space. And so I'm going to put the lines from the center that go that way, I'm going to make those lines diagonal to be parallel to that one. And then I'm going to make these lines over here parallel to that one. Does that make sense? I think it does. One never knows. And then just like I did over here with these little windows, I'm going to draw sort of a similar line just inside that line. And then I feel like there would be a little divider right here, and maybe this part is open and this part is closed, and maybe this is where he keeps his ice cream cones, waiting to be filled with ice cream. Oh, right, when we made our the Chinese thing, Ruby, is that when I taught you that? It feels like forever ago, doesn't it? All right, so now we're gonna do a little fun detail up here, which is going to be the loudspeaker. So I'm gonna make a little stick that kind of pops up on the front, and then I'm gonna draw kind of a little sideways triangle. And then up here, I'm going to draw a really skinny oval that closes it off. And then, so this is where that sometimes annoying music comes out. I'm going to put a little stripe on it because I want to. All right, how we doing, everyone? And I think I'm going to get kind of obnoxious and I'm going to put a giant ice cream cone on the top of my ice cream truck, because it'll just be great. So I'm going to make 2 little sticks that go up that way. I might have made that a little too far forward, but it's okay. No, it's okay. And now I'm going to draw a line. And just because I drew that a little far forward, just hang with me here for a minute. I'm going to make this look kind of like an alligator mouth. And then this part is going to be the scoop, the giant scoop of ice cream. And then I'm going to do kind of a wavy line like that. All right. And then I'm going to make it look like there are... Wait, adjust camera. Angela, what's the problem? Is it too... What's the problem? And then I'm going to put... Is my hand in the way? Oh, okay. And then I'm going to put these the little waffle cone lines on here. Just little crissy-cross lines. All right. So we are going to need some details. And I'm going to put some polka dots. Maybe they are, I don't know, chunks of raspberry, or maybe they're chocolate chips, or those can be anything you want. And I don't have a place quite yet for the name of my ice cream truck, but I'm still coming up with that. So I think what I'm going to do is put a long rectangle right under the window, but you could put your sign wherever you want. You could put it sticking up on top of the ice cream cone. You could put a sign instead of the ice cream cone, whatever you want to do. And right over here, I'm going to draw a bunch of kind of different size and shape squares and rectangles, because I think that's where I'm going to draw all of my little ice cream options. But I really want to draw our cute little ice cream man. And I picture him wearing a hat. So I'm going to draw a little rainbow line like this. And then like a little hot dog kind of shape at the bottom. Is that too far away? Can you guys see? Should I get closer? I think that's as close as I can get. Okay, there, sorry. Doot doot. Okay, then I'm just gonna draw the outline of his face. And I'm gonna keep this real simple, just 2 little eyes, and a little smile. I think he's definitely wearing a bow tie. And a little curved line down like this. It's his little shoulder. And then I'm going to make a little curved line that goes up like this, because he's definitely got to be holding some ice cream. So then there's this body that goes down. And then I'm just going to draw sort of a little lump for his hand, because I don't want to draw tiny fingers. And then I'm going to draw a little ice cream cone in his hand and some little buttons. Yep. And then maybe this is his little cash box. And I'm feeling real good about this. Another thing I'm going to do is go in here and put sort of the middle part of the wheel. All right, what are we forgetting? Am I forgetting anything? I think I also want to put a design on the outside of my ice cream truck. I think it's just covered in different size dots. Definitely. All right. So I think now, oh, children, gosh, of course. Well, I really want to get started on a little bit of color. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you guys, you brilliant people out there, I'm going to let you draw your own little, maybe you have a little line of kiddos that are back here. But you know what we do need? We need a little bit of ground for the ice cream truck. Ta-da. All right. Now, oh, you know what we need? We gotta have a rear view mirror. If you've ever driven a giant truck or van, which probably several of you have not, but you would know that one of those is very important. All right, so I feel like we need something else right here. Maybe it is a big cooler that has lemonade in it, and it has like a little spigot on it, and I'm gonna draw a lemon on it. Boink. Okay. Oh, he needs ears. All right, so this is fun. You guys, I just came up with the name. Just came up with the name for my ice cream truck. And its name is Sweet Ride. You know, like when people say, hey man, that's a sweet ride. That is a sweet ride. All right. I am going to get a little bit closer with my camera because I want to. And think I'm going to start. And I'm not going to do all of the coloring because that would take a long time, but I'm going to just kind of start the coloring because this part is so fun. I think I'm going to go with this kind of lemon lime sort of color for the background of my ice cream truck. When I was little, we lived on a dead end way back in a holler, and so we didn't usually get an ice cream truck that kind of like came down our street. But I do remember that whenever we were at, a friend's house when they actually had a ice cream truck, or when we were at the pool and they came to the pool, one of my absolute go-tos, without fail, I always got the bomb pop, the giant. It felt giant. The popsicle that was that looked kind of like a rocket, and it was red, white, and blue. Oh man, that was just my favorite. I don't really know that I loved anything as much as I loved that. So if you guys want to shout out either, on the screen or out loud in your house, shout out what your very favorite thing is when you are at the ice cream truck. All right, I'm almost done with this, so I'm just going to wrap it up. Orange push-up. Yes! The only problem with that was it always just went so fast. Well, depended on how hot the day was, but that's a good one, Angela. All right, orange push-up. Orange push-up. We have 2 orange push-ups. Bomb pop. Yep. I also felt like because the bomb pop was kind of huge, I felt like I was getting like really good value, getting a good amount for my money. Mickey bar. Yes. I'm gonna put some blue inside here because it looks probably on a hot sunny day inside the ice cream truck. It would have to be nice and cool. So that's why I'm using a cool color, which you might remember from Color Week. Blue is one of our cool colors. Sorry, guys. Handheld here. Cotton candy. And now tell me about, I don't think I've ever had like cotton candy ice cream. All right, that brings me to, all right, this is going to need to be pink. That brings me to my favorite ice cream flavor. When we used to get in my dad's Rabbit convertible on summer nights, and we would be in our pajamas, my sister and I, and we would drive down the road. It was very, very close. We would go to Baskin Robbins, and my absolute favorite ice cream was the daiquiri ice. Has anyone else ever had daiquiri ice cream from Baskin Robbins? That probably will forever be my favorite. All right, so now that I've got some color on here, I think the this part of the wheel needs to sort of, I'm accessorizing. That needs to kind of match, be in the same color scheme as our ice cream truck. All right, so let's see. I think this needs to be red and white, or maybe it'll be red in another color, but I'm just going to start salted chocolate caramel. Man, so sophisticated. I don't think we had anything salted when I was little, did we? Did we, people who are my age? All right. So I am going to go ahead and call it for today. I am going to enjoy very much finishing this cute little guy. And I don't know, I might add some little kiddos standing back there, maybe a little puppy dog who also wants some ice cream. But that was really fun. And also, you guys, yesterday's bear on the bicycle with the balloons, how about that? How about that alliteration? That was fun. And I hope you enjoyed that one if you did that one with me. And I would love to see some more bears on bicycles if there are some out there that I haven't gotten to see yet. And as always, I would also love to see your ice cream truck because that was fun. And I was a little nervous about just jumping in with the pen without the pencil, but you know, I'm just getting brave these days. So I would love to see your little ice cream trucks that you created today. So remember, you can either post it and hashtag it, Art Class with Ms. Coates at home, or you can send it to me in a message and then I will see it that way. Or if you're one of my Unsworth Tigers, you have my email address. So please share. Sharing is caring. Boys and girls, I hope you had fun today. I certainly did. I now know how to draw an ice cream truck. So do you. And this is where I say goodbye for today. Wash your hands. Drink your water. Go outside. Be good to each other. And until tomorrow, where we do some other drawing of something that takes us from one place to another in the wonderful world of transit, I bid you farewell. And yeah, Happy Tuesday. Tuesday? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. And guess what? I'll see you tomorrow. All my love.